So yesterday we had a webinar about Quora on-page optimization. We went through the Quora optimization, what kind of optimization details we get from Quora, and I have also presented how my own app I have designed through the Quora that creates the Quora optimization content. So if any one of you want to review that Quora on-page SEO webinar of yesterday, then can just leave me some message in question. I will get back to you with the yesterday recording link. That was like 55 minutes of webinar. Okay, so we have waited for 3 minutes and now let's get started with our webinar. Let me just open my presentation so I can get started with this. Okay, so my presentation I'm sharing with you now. Today our presentation goal is about learning the best practices, how we can get the maximum results even today also when there are lots of Google updates. Now creating the backlink is one of the very difficult situation because lots of new challenges and of course their solutions are also exist there. So let me get started. First of all, about me, I'm into SEO for last 18 years and fortunately I got this opportunity to be with you, but actually I'm a Facebook group administrator for the Money Robot community. Money Robot official group have around 22,000 members there, and Nick is my friend, so I'm not a staff. So generally people see me there as an admin and they assume that I'm a staff there. No, I'm not. I'm just a friend of Nick and I help him with the moderation things there into the group. So yes, I'm there as a volunteer group admin to the Money Robot software. Of course, what we are going to see today, that would be not biased. I will try to be as neutral as possible, sharing you my ideas of how I use the same Money Robot and get my results. So we will see that. And on the other side, I run like a network of 100 MR servers with a capacity of 100,000 backlinks per day, something like that. So that kind of big network we have with us. And apart from that, my primary jobs is to share the feedbacks to the Nick and test the software, give him the feedbacks and all like this. I have also worked with the Article Forge as a volunteer beta tester and SEO content machine. I'm working with them for many years as a volunteer to help them with the feedbacks. I also work for the ranking store with various things there under the Patrick. The ranking store is one of my favorite tool set as Money Robot is, and they have Google cloud stacking, Google stacking, Google Sites automated Google Sites creator software, and so many softwares there, and I love their softwares. So let's now discuss about the webinar agenda today. Today we will see 6 points of our webinar. I have taken a slot of like 45 minutes or 60 minutes somewhere, but I want to make you aware we will see the latest and the refreshing ideas. We are not going to have any kind of those ideas which you already know, so I'm sure you will enjoy the webinar and I will make sure give you all the insights which I have discovered over my uses over many years and even the recent trends into the market, how to deal with the automation of the backlinks and balance it out in the current era where lots of Google updates are there. So we will see the first point, what is Money Robot, checking it a bit in details. Then we will move to second point, which is Money Robot use cases. Third, we will see MR toxic score. This is one of the biggest question I got. How do you deal with the toxic score? Because the Moz and Ahref or SEMrush, they have their own certain kind of a way of detecting a toxicity, and this is a good question which I get lots of time, and I will address that question also based on my best understanding and how I deal it basically. Then there are more deep ways. Fourth point would be of our agenda, deep ways to use money robot, such as the redirection basis, where you have certain things in mind and you plan out something and you actually don't show your competition your money robot backlink. So that is also possible there. So it's a technical thing we will discuss in detail. Fifth, we will see walkthrough of money robot with Anand. Me will show you if we get enough time. We will show you that. And then the last point would be how Anand used the MR, some of my results, and our network capacity, and so many other things. So let's get started with the first point. Before I proceed, can you put into the question area and confirm me you are with me and you can see my screen, so I can right away go to the first point and we get started, because I don't want this that I alone is saying and you are not getting me there. Okay, Bharat, thank you. Okay, I got your message, so you all are with me. So yeah, thank you very much for being with me, and I will make sure you learn the insights of the automation, using it more properly, effectively in today's context. So let us just get started with the first point of our agenda. What I plan in my webinars is I will be creating an agenda. So the agenda will help us to be stick with our what we want to discuss, and that way it would also make you like what we are going to discuss into the next. So I don't want to make it like a surprise. You don't know the agenda, you should know the agenda. So what is money robot? Money robot is a web 2.0 backlink creator. A lot of users they have, and a lot of same time, as you know, everybody have appreciation. Then there are certain people who think they are no good. So positive and negativity is always everywhere. So same thing with money robot, people appreciate it, some people don't appreciate it, but I will tell you how I see it without being biased, that I'm their volunteer group admin. I will tell you exactly how I find it. So their website is moneyrobot.com. If you go to their website, I have spoke to Nick. I think they are offering you free link building campaign now. And also in their latest version, now they support the GPT, OpenAI AI article writer. So the web-based money robot has been launched. I know money robot owner Nick is not very much connected with the community, but I'm sure a lot of users are using the web-based interface now, and the web-based interface is also having the uh, GPT OpenAI integration in it, because I see here and there people talking. So I hope people know it. If you have a money robot license, you should speak with their support and you should see to upgrade it to the web base, because that's really fantastic. So now they offer you a link building campaign. They it is actually screenshot of their homepage. So if you go to their homepage, you can request for a free link building campaign for you. So you can try that if you want. So I would suggest use any kind of tier 1 backlink. We will further in details discuss here how we can plan that free campaign. So let's move to the next slide. Money robot is a software, a website owner, or a SEO company, or a small large media companies like PR agencies and big corporation. I'm in touch with Nick for so many years. They have huge enterprise clients as well, so far I know. So this is not something new, it's actually a screenshot of their own website. So how a money robot looks like. So this is a money robot software. So basically in the money robot there are many type of link building schemes. So here you see the URL you provide is called money site, then some web 2.0 links there, and then some web 2.0 links to that one. So what we say, this one as a money site, this one as a tier 1, this one as a tier 2, and this one as a tier 3. So money site, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, it's an entire network. And basically the goal of this network is a limited links goes to your money site URL which you provide to be boosted, and the other links actually boost those links, and then a lot of links that boost the tier 2 links. So this is like a link network. Every link is interconnected, so there is no any kind of fixed pattern. Many people say like different diagrams and their linking structure. Basically what I observe is the good thing about money robot is there is no specific fixed interlinking of the network. So that makes it always unique. Doesn't matter which campaign you run and how many time you run, every time there is a different scheme. Even if you have a different diagram, the interconnectivity is always variable. So that's it. You can provide your URL, your keyword, you can use the built-in article builder, or you can provide your own article over there. So that's how you start using it. Now the most important phase we have is second phase, where we will be discussing what kind of use cases you have. I know a lot of customers or a lot of users, maybe, yeah, a lot of users are using money robot to boost their website, to boost their GBP, to boost their properties. I don't disagree with them, but because Google is like too much, strict these days. So what I personally do, I will tell you only that, because I told you already, I'm not going to share you something which you already know, and I'm not going to share you something just because I'm a Facebook group admin. I will share you exactly what I feel, what I do. So don't take my words as a official words of Money Robot. I'm just a friend to Nick and I help him as a volunteer admin. So I'm just sharing you based on my personal way how I am doing it. So I can boost my guest post, I can boost my press release. Whenever you have a press release, there is 200 400 backlinks you get. You can use those backlinks to boost them with the money robot. You may be having certain kind of uh, stacking software use. There are a lot of Google stacking tools out there in the market. One of the best one I use is the ranking store. There are other options also. I don't want to take others name and this name and that name, otherwise people may be, like having the issue why you didn't take our name. So the thing is, because I actively work with their ranking store, I took their name. But there are a lot of softwares which do the Google stacking. Once you have a Google stacking done, you get like 50 100 backlinks. You can boost them, their authority, with the money robot backlinks. We will in the next slide see that why it's important to boost the backlink and how it works. I will also share you some of my case studies. Then there is a cloud stacking. In cloud stacking type of backlink, you basically take like major 10 or 20 pages or category pages or your primary service pages and boost them with a cloud stack. In the cloud stack, you have a mini website created or a mini one page website created. It is hosted over the Oracle, over the IBM. It can be hosted over the Azure, Google Cloud, Windows Azure Cloud. A lot of platforms are there. The beauty of this platform is they are having high domain authority and page authority. So when you get those backlinks in one cloud stack, you may easily get 20 to 100 backlinks created for your web page or website link. Then you can boost them using the money robot. Then you can have your GBP images link, you can have your website images link, you can use your PDF links, or any kind of content syndication which you have done, you can use that as well. Give me just 1 minute. On the other side, you, in my case, we create Google sites. I personally hold thousands of Google sites in our network. We boost them. What we do basically is we create a Google site or a couple of Google sites for the primary local keywords or the primary keywords of the website of the customer. We give them a backlink. We embed the map if it's a local on a Google site, and then that Google site and all its pages are boosted through the money robot. Then we have many websites are there like WordPress, Tumblr. You can create Web 2.0 blogs on them. There are a lot of parasites. You can create your parasite pages. You can boost them. A lot of users are even using it to boost their YouTube videos. How it helps? In the YouTube videos, you can not only create your backlink from the high DAPA websites using the money robot, but you can also utilize embed, because embed matters in YouTube area when you want to rank a video and you want it to be appear into the subs or higher in the video ranking. Then what you can do is you can even embed your YouTube video over there. That's one more way how you can use the money robot. So we are just discussing various ways and opportunities how you can utilize the money robot. Then there is a embed network. Into the embed network, you can use money robot. Like, what happens is when you create a campaign in money robot, there is categories. So what you can do is you can create one category for physiotherapist, one category for hotels, one category for education, one category for business. That way, I have personally created more over 160 categories in our network. So you can create those network of the categories, and into the separate category you can create a separate entire network of say like 5,000, 10,000 web 2.0 blocks. So then you can utilize those blocks to embed your video, embed your maps. If you are into local SEO, this is one of the effective strategy, that you embed your business map, and you also embed the driving direction maps into those kind of web 2.0 blocks. That's another use. Then the 10th point of the use case is like any kind of tier 1 backlink. Whatever kind of backlink you have created, as far as it is contextual, not like a profile backlink. So if it is a contextual backlink, you can of course use money robot to boost it. So that's like a user's case. And now let's discuss the third point is MR and toxic scores, how I deal it. I understand a lot of users say me that money robot backlink have toxicity score. That is kind of a score in SEMrush, Ahrefs and Moz. I think they provide you certain kind of score. Even today also I was checking around 230 blog sites which are there into money robot, and I found that majority of them are below or less than 15 or 20, that kind of a score, and that is negligible to be honest to me. Second thing, what I personally do is, as you can see, I personally boost my tier 1 backlinks, because tier 1 backlinks are those backlinks which are actually connecting to your web page or your website. So you need to focus on building manually them, building them like Parasite, building them like Google site, YouTube, to get backlinks or other ways of doing the backlinking. So your tier 1 backlinks, as far as they are not on a toxicity score, if you boost them through money robot, that's a fantastic idea. That's actually what we do. There are press release submission, you can boost them. So again, the toxicity doesn't reach your website. So that's one way how we do it. There are hundreds of platforms, including the Web 2.0 blog and parasites, that can be done. That can be done in a sense that you can create your backlink there and then can boost them using money robot. Backlink ranking in top 30 theory. Yeah, I want to share you one important theory, because I'm into SEO since year 2005, and a lot of my friends among you, I know you may be aware of it, and I'm just sharing you. So just let me know into the question answer or the chat box if you agree with me. Suppose you create 30 backlink today, and after say like 10 die, if a couple of your backlinks, the pages where your backlink exists, your guest post, it can be your PR or whatever, or your Google site you created, if that backlink site or backlink page where you have actually created that page or site for a backlink, if that is ranking into the top 20, top 30, it will directly have an effect on your main website ranking, which is actually ranking from your backlink page. So as far as your backlink page, if you can even witness it, I have witnessed it since 2005, and everything is changed in Google so far, but this one theory is still exists. If your backlinks the pages which were created for backlink, if they are ranking into the top 30 or top 20, that is a directly a better backlink than any other backlink, because that would directly boost your actual page which you wanted to boost through those backlinks. So why I'm sharing with this theory, to be honest, I still see a lot of local keywords, and I see those local keywords where the money robot blog posts are ranking into the top 30. Yes, nobody is going to share you this theory. Now your mind can say, you can argue with me that those are very less competitive terms, that's why these keywords have the money robot web 2.0 blocks ranking over there. I have seen this theory exist there since 2005, since I started the SEO. And this backlink theory of top 30 backlink ranking in top 30 theory, it exists as it is till date. So all the people who read here and there saying that money robot doesn't work, or money robot have toxicity score, or they may be trying a one or two or three blast to their own website, I would say you are using money robot a wrong way maybe. Because what happens is, it's not the tool, it's the user who decide. I tell you, suppose you have a local business website, how many of your competition are having say like 500 backlink to their inner page? Maybe no, right? So if that is the case, how do you think you create 1,000 link to that page and it should rank you? I tell you, sometimes people are overdoing it, sometimes you are not having a proper strategy created. You just go and do something, if it doesn't work, before giving yourself the time, you should not give up. I have been into the wascon thanks to William and his partners for organizing the wascon in Manila. I have been listening all those senior fellow SEO industry fellow members, and I have been listening their ideas. They basically almost everybody agree there. What I learned there is, you create a roadmap, you create a plan, and then go for it. Don't directly go for a plan. Don't just go for and execute anything. Just make your plan. So suppose when you have a plan, what you will do, suppose your website is 30 pages, you will create a plan that okay, I will make some tier 1 backlink for homepage and 10 major service page, and over a month I will boost these tier 1 backlinks with my monorobot campaign or any other strategy you have. Then give yourself time and evaluate. This is going to be work like this way, more better way. So that's what I was wanting to share you here. Now let's come to the power of money robot backlinks. I was just checking, this is actually today's statistics, so I have just verified this for you all today. There is 131 Web 2.0 blog websites which have a DA domain authority of 65 to 78. 131 of such sites. It's really amazing, guys. I have been in SEO and I have used almost all the softwares out there and for years and years and years. And I tell you, how many of the software, can you answer me into the box that how many of your software you know that have 131 web 2.0 or any kind of 131 sites into the software, one click campaign creation possible, and that is having a domain authority of 65 to 678. Just let me know into the question box or the chat box, whatever place you have, how many software you know can do this. And then there is 99 web 2.0 blog ranging from 34 DA to 64 DA. And then there is a tons and lots of web 2.0 profile sites, social bookmark sites. I just pick one. So whenever you run a money robot campaign, it give you like 230 somewhere backlink in one web 2.0 blog task. That's the power of it. Now many people tells me which of the diagram is you love. which one you prefer. I say I still use almost every single campaign the same diagram. It is 1 3 12 plus social bookmarking. So one Web 2.0 task linked to our backlink, then 3 of Web 2.0 linked to that one Web 2.0. So suppose 200 backlinks created here, nearby 230, then 230 here, 230 here, 230 here, and these all 690 backlink will link to those 230 links. So that is like 3. And then there is 12 task, and then there is social bookmarking to those tier 2. So it's one of the most popular diagram, and I still use it. Even today also we use this diagram. Now about the tier 1. So this diagram, if you use, you get 230 backlinks to your URLs you provide. So suppose like you have a Google stacking created of 50 pages, you put them into the Money Robot campaign with this diagram, you get around 230 backlinks. So if there is 50 URLs, so you can expect like 3 to 5 URLs for each URL you provide, and 3 to 5 backlinks is very less and reasonable, right? So that's one thing. Tier 2 and tier 3, there is 4200 plus backlinks created. And I tell you one thing, if you have a quad core or 4 vCPU sort of a standard computer, your this diagram can be completed maybe in less than one day. So if you have like 4 vCPU and 8 GB RAM of a VPS, and you already have signed up and have old accounts, maybe you can run 2 times of these campaign in a day from that one. And also, so far I know, Money Robot 1 license gives you 2 computers same time running allowed. So you can use it on your PC and one of your VPS, is up to you at the same moment of time. Oh yeah. So now it's my favorite subject. I think more deep ways of using MR redirection biases. Okay. So I tell you, out of Money Robot users, it's an advanced level of thing, and very rarely people use it. So what I do personally is I buy a domain name, I host it on a Linux hosting, and then I set up your or else.org, a free PHP based script. So what it do? It creates a URL shortener on your website. So now you have your domain name working like a shortener, a URL shortener. Then what I do is I grab the, you can use the help of ChatGPT or any other online resources, and you can block all the Ahref, SEMrush, or whatever kind of bots. You can just block them other than the Gil bot. Okay. So you block all those bad bots, those scrappers, make as many as short URL and push them through the MR. Yeah, that's the idea basically. So what we do is we create say like 10 short URLs, and then we boost them using the Money Robot 1312 social bookmark campaign, which we just discussed. Then we have, you can use old expired domains or of the same niche, or you can use fresh domains. It's up to you. You can also create a network of such short URL or redirection basis as per the niche specific, or you can use same website, because you all know we still use those generic URL shorteners here and there, and we sometimes create backlinks for them as well. So creating a generic and niche, there is no specific rule. You can go either way. You can go generic, and when you have certain results and investment capacity, maybe you can go for niche basis. Third party toxicity degree also is bypassed this way. Yes. So what happens is when you do block those bad bots, then Ahref can't read your backlink power, where it's going. Then any of these extra tools, they don't know. So they don't know if that website is linking to your website. So ultimately your backlinks are safe. Even your competition doesn't know how you are ranking there. So the toxicity is resolved there in this case most of time. And also your work is only known to you, because nobody can check how you getting your website rank, and you still have that power. So this is one of an idea. Maybe a very few people use this kind of idea, but you can use this kind of idea with the money robot and any other automated backlink software that can be used. So now walk through with the money robot. It's like 6 p.m. I think we have 33 minutes done. So let me just give you a quick overview if I can through my computer. So as you see, this is the money robot desktop software. I may have a web-based money robot session in near future, but I think we have 15-20 minutes left. So let me just do it this way. Let us see the desktop one, and web-based we can use next time. So whenever we go there, we create on a new campaign, then we just go to this diagram. This is my favorite diagram. We have other diagram, but I generally just use this one. You put up, copy paste all of your URLs here. You put up, copy paste all of your keywords, related keywords to you want to use. Right click here and advanced. I repeat, right click into the empty space and then advanced, and then you can decide 2 links per. Here you can copy your YouTube URL. It will automatically create the embed. I repeat, you have to copy paste your exact YouTube URL, not the embed code. Embed code system will create by itself, the money robot. So you just copy paste the URL from the browser of this video. You can also include some of your images if you want to. And then here you can use create new account and one of the category like acupuncture in my case. So now it will create this entire diagram with a set of new accounts, or either you can go like already existing account and create a select a category, and that way you will have existing accounts used. What I personally do is I can share you my account statistics. So when I go to my accounts, it will take a couple of seconds. Suppose I am going AC repair. If you see, my AC repair have 97,000 old aged web 2.0 blocks. So what I will suggest is you minimum have 10,000, 20,000 web 2.0 blog, and then you reuse the existing accounts and build up the authority and content authority around them. So until you have at least 15, 20,000 or 10, 20,000 of web 2.0 blog, always use create new one. Maybe 1 or 2 tasks once done, then you have enough account and then you can reuse them. What I do is, suppose this is my network around 197,000 accounts in AC repair. If I have any kind of campaigns required here, what I will do is I will just reuse 5-10 times, and then one time I will create new account, because your goal is not just to reuse the old account, but your goal is also that you expand your network. So suppose 10 time I use the same account, and one time after 10 time I will create new account, so that way maybe after a month I will have more account. So maybe next month I would have 100K or something like that. So that's the idea. Now web base, I think we have time limit, so web base we can do later. I will surely do that second webinar for that. So now the sixth point, I think it's our last point of our agenda for today. So the next 9-10 minutes I will share you this sixth point. How Anand use MR? I think we have discussed in details about how you can utilize MR. I think we have also discussed about how the toxicity can be managed. So this is my network using MR for more than many 10 or 12 years. I think we have a 4.8 million, more than 4.8 million web 2.0 blog aged blocks network in our network. So it's 4.8 million plus. We didn't have done this in a month or a year. It's a work of many years. We support approximately 160 categories right now, like physiotherapist, you name it, we have it. And if we don't have it, we create a new ones every month. We are expanding our category base. We have 100 plus money robot VPS live working in our network, giving us a capacity of more over 100,000 backlinks or something like that per day. But I tell you, we don't spam the internet. First of all, what we do is we do very specific use case, and And with our Web 2.0 blog, we even use our custom content approach. We don't use any contents. And then good thing about Money Robot is there is a specific sites, high DS sites there it posts. It's not going to post in some of person's personal blog like a comment and spam the world out. These Web 2.0 blogs are private blogs. They are associated to you, so they are made for this. But if you go to someone's guest book and then you paste a comment there, and I think that's spam. So we don't do that kind of work here. And Money Robot doesn't have that kind of things. Then every week, 10,000s of new Web 2.0 blogs are added in our network. So that's our network capacity. We have a case study here. It's a Google site network. I personally hold more than 10, not 10, more than 1,000 G sites in my network. And you can see the G sites I have used to boost them with Money Robot. And this is the kind of results we got in last 60 days. This is 60 days results over there. Then we have created this case study. Actually, I have also shared into the Money Robot group. So this case study was a great one, and it's even going through very well through all the recent 6 month updates. Even you can see all the plus points we got is during the last 6 months itself. So we actually started it as a testing blog. It's an info blog, and what we're doing there is we are doing a redirection mechanism. You remember I have shared you a redirection mechanism. So that kind of mechanism, and then boosting those redirection links with this, and we have managed to have good amount of traffic there, and it's actually made for AdSense, so it was just a testing there. This is one of a photographer in US. Client came to us like 1 or 2 months back. We did some campaigns and they're really doing very well. So only what we did in this is the same client. So you can see like within last 1 or 2 months, a lot of keyword have been pop into the top three. What we did there in this particular case, this is why I have this webinar, because I want to share you how we can use the same MR. I have 100 servers, I can run at any capacity, but you can do what you can do. So you should do it this way. Like I just gave you the idea. In this particular case, what we did a cloud stacking, and then we boosted those for 70-80 cloud stacking backlinks with Money Robot, and we did like 10 or 15 Money Robot campaigns to those cloud stacking. We did nothing else. Client may be doing some on page, I don't know. But the thing is, we just waited, and in a 1 month we have results like this, and customer is happy. He may, and he actually have gave us some new orders, so we are working constantly with them. This is another case study, 60-day rank changes, same thing. We did cloud stacking boost with MR, we did Google sites boost with MR, and client is happy. We managed to have many top ranking, top 3 ranking for them. It's a dentist in US. Okay, so I think it's 6:12. We have took like 42 minutes. It was a Q&A, so obviously I have to spare some time for your Q&A also, where you can ask me anything. So how you reach me? You can reach me through Skype, Nandamashwari2010. You can email me, my team, whenever there is a SEO related query. My hosting team, basically we are a web host, 18 years old company in web hosting. So whenever they have a SEO query, they actually pass it to my department. So support@webji.services, you can reach me there. My team will assign your case to me and I will respond you there. We also have been working with many US agencies. We provide on-page, off-page, and all type of white label solutions. Our store there is store.webji.services. Of course, we can fulfill any kind of requirement. So you can Skype me or email me. We can discuss or we can book a call. So that is possible to give a custom code. Now let me just stop my presentation and let me just see if any one of you have any questions. Yes, sir. So this is a question time. Can you please let me know all of your questions? Noel is asking, how do we get the recording? Oh yeah, I will be sharing you the recording link through the email. So I will give you. Then Bharat is asking, I have a question. Does Money Robot Web 2.0 are getting indexed and how handle them Web 2.0 pages are getting removed? I tell you one thing. First of all, we are not using scrap spun. That is default. And second thing is Web 2.0 system of Money Robot is now having OpenAI integration in the web base. Maybe we can pick that next time. So the web-based Money Robot, if you already have a Money Robot, you can ask support team there and you can upgrade your account by paying a little fee. Once you are there, they even now create OpenAI based content. So I will highly suggest in the today's area to use any good content. So OpenAI integration is the next step, and I'm sure internally I can't reveal the things. Every week I discuss with Nick, the owner to the Money Robot, and he is doing some enhancement with the content part. So about the indexing part, I tell you few things which can help you getting the better indexing rate. Point number one, I never use a third party indexer. Doesn't matter what. People come and say this indexer work, that indexer work. I have stopped checking for an indexer. Point number one. Point number two, my indexing system is Money Robot itself. So when I create a tier one backlink, I actually boost it through the Money Robot and it automatically get indexed. Point number three, as far as you have good quality content, plus you have certain YouTube embed, you have certain map embed in case you are having a local business. Those kind of things actually have a good crawl rate. And when you have a good crawl rate to your Web 2.0 blocks, believe me or not, I still see those Money Robot blogs here and there ranking into the top 30. So as I said, the top 30 strategy still works. Since 2005, it's the same. So this webinar purpose was just to let you know a right way to utilize the same tool. I'm not sure how much you learned from this session, but I hope that in some way you get to have some more ideas of how you can explore now. So say I have given you some idea, now you don't follow me, you create your own idea, but I just gave you some point of you know some points where you can discuss and think about. So that's the point. So yes, so the indexing is not an issue and you don't have to index all of your backlinks. Money Robot create 4,000 plus backlinks. Even if a couple of them gets indexed, let them do naturally, and I tell you whatever the results we are getting, no external indexing we use. So let me see some other question. Is there any lifetime Google stacking software available? I would suggest you visit therankingstore.com and check with the owners there. Their email ID should be support at the rate therankingstore.com. You can find out, it's a red color website. So when you go to their website, you can check with them if they have certain kind of thing. And if you go for their ranking store, I will suggest one of their good software. It's Ranking Factory. Ranking Factory give you permission, I mean ability to create a blogger blog, Google site, calendar. You can create sheet stack, you can create HTML doc stack through the Google Drive. A lot of options there. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think they also have a GMB poster. Not sure, by the way. So these all things are in the one tool. It's Ranking Factory. So you can search for the ranking store and can find out for that software. And let me see the other question. Is Money Robot is best for local SEO rather than national SEO? No, sir. It works in both way. I have seen it ranking in the national as well. So we recently had a client who's having a national e-commerce store, and as I told you some of the strategies, I don't give Money Robot directly to my properties. I basically create some good quality tier one, and that is where I use the Money Robot. So I hope through this session you got a lot of ideas, maybe 10 or 12 ideas I have shared how and what kind of backlinks you can boost through the Money Robot. But if you have a question that is it only for local SEO or for national SEO, I would say no, it's for both. Take it this way. So yeah, I'm sharing you based on my experience and Trust me, I have run 10,000s of money robot campaigns. So yeah. So be in touch. I would be keep posting. You can follow me onto the Facebook and LinkedIn. Onto the Facebook, I will be keep posting you new webinars. I'm not interested to give you another webinar for the same subject. So whatever you will see into my webinar, there would be a clear agenda we will have. I don't want to pitch myself. That's why I have just a limited last slot for me. So there is a lot I have discovered through these 18 years of my SEO, and I hope I will bring you more tools, more energy, more ideas in the next webinar. So till then, thank you very much, namaskaram, and thank you very much all the webinar attendees. Thank you for your uh, being here, and also I will keep you posted. Just make sure send me the friend request on the Facebook, so whenever I post something you are updated. And see you the next time. Thank you. Bye.